Hi y'all, Jeff here with Jeff's Cars. Welcome back for another video on my latest find. Garage find, barn find, call it what you want, but this is a 1972 Mercedes-Benz 350 SL. Now, you don't see the badge on it because this car was repainted at one time, and so they must have removed the rear badge. But I want to take you on a view of the entire car, some of the things that I got to work on. But I want to tell you, this car, you all see my videos and I'm buying cars and then I'm selling cars. I don't do that for a living, but, 3 years ago, about 3.5 years ago, I had a heart attack. And back then, before the heart attack, I smoked pack and a half a day. And my wife smoked as well. So this car, I calculated up what I spent on this, and this is about 9 months of not smoking. That's how much money I saved to buy this car. Now, I'm not going to tell you what I paid for it, not yet. That'll come later if I decide to, if I choose to. I didn't give a lot of money for this car because I knew that it's going to take a lot of work. Starting with the seller told me that the convertible top needs work, the soft top that comes up. But it also there's one place for rust, and this is kind of typical of the 70s era Mercedes-Benz. My first or second project car, a 280 SE, which if you go back in the videos, you'll see my timeline of the still pictures of the cars. But the 280 SE had a lot more rust. This one, so far that I have found, does not, other than a spot in the trunk, and I'll show you that. So I started cleaning on this. I started buffing. About 3/4 of the car is done. And so that's why I thought, well, I'd just do a video real quick and just kind of take a walk around on the car. So I'm going to grab a camera off the tripod and we're going to take a walk. Okay? So as you see, we're here at the back of the car, and it actually is looking pretty good. Now, it had the historical plates on it, so I'm going to see if I can still continue to use those when I decide to register it and put it on the road. I'm not going to register it right now, but I probably will go get the title transferred over so I have ownership of it, and then I'll plate it, insure it, and plate it and put it on the road at some at another point. But right here you see the back end of the car looks really pretty good. The paint is, it was repainted, so there's orange peel and stuff like that. But now we look inside the trunk. This side doesn't look too bad, but oh my goodness, look at this side. You can actually see the ground. It's all rusted through, but it's fixable. And so Yui, or we call him Jose, he's a welder by trade actually, and I'm gonna buy a welder, little wire welder, MIG welder, and we're gonna actually see if I can find the floor pan. If not, we'll make our own and we'll put that in there. This apparently is the back end of the gas tank, so I'm going to take that panel off and I'm going to just take a peek in there just to see if, hey, I can remove the tank. Great. And then I'll take it out and clean it out and put it back in. But you look at the driver's side. Now, some of the view here is going to be a little hard to see, but it's not bad. I've got the hood up. Now, guess what? This one doesn't go straight up, so this is going to be, a big head knocker when we're working on it. But, the engine compartment looks, I got my hands all greasy when I was messing around in there, so there's a lot of cleanup to do in there. I did put a battery charger on it because after a while I'm going to start checking the electrical. I'm not going to try and start it because, you know, we're going to go through this, you know, using, you know, both of our brains and follow everything through, but we got to drop the tank first, or at least drain the tank. But I still got some work to do here, shining up the front bumper. But like I said, I got the battery charger on it, so I'm going to check some of the electrical functions a little later on today. I'm going to try and remove the top, and then if I do, then I'll take another video of it. But interior of the car, you know, it's not bad. It's showing, what, 129,000 miles on it. Now, make note that you see the center console, it does not have wood. Also, it has manual crank windows. So, and then of course, in the other video, the very first video at the car wash, it's got an AMG body kit on it. Now, this is where I need help from my viewers. That body kit is actually part of the car. We'll go back around here to the back and get down here and see that piece of it actually is part of the car. Now, I don't know if, and I've got to do some research, and those of you out there, help me out. Tell me what you think. Is this a gray market car? As you can see, if you look in the fender wells, the you know, the skirting and the flares there are a part of the car. So was this an AMG, the first part of the AMG piece of it? You know, I don't know. I'm not real knowledgeable on that, so that's where I'm going to need some help from the viewers. But here we go. I'm on the other side of the engine. You know, the engine compartment doesn't look too bad. Some paint peeling there. Probably when they repainted it, they didn't really scuff and sand that very well. The top surfaces, I don't know if you can see this in the camera. You can see there's some orange peel in the paint. So the paint job, you know, don't know when it was repainted, but it was originally red because they didn't take the moldings off of the doors, and you can tell on the driver's side where the molding had peeled back, it's red underneath the molding, but you can see the tape line right on the molding. So, and then the driver's door over there, have to open it from the inside, so we'll have to take the door card off and work on that. But as you can see, I still have, you know, some mice droppings and things like that. My wife, bless her heart, last night, she actually put some stuff on the floor that helps kill the odor. And so I'll be vacuuming that, and then we'll be, you know, cleaning the carpets. And some of this, I think, comes out. Be a lot easier when I take the top off to do that. So we'll be working on that. And then I'll take a video of that back then as well, or once I'm completed there. But as you can see, the interior is not in bad shape at all. So a little cleanup and a little attention to detail, and man, I'll tell you what, this could be a decent car. Now, there's one thing that I wasn't aware of and did not know. Back in the day, apparently in the early 1970s, of course, you don't have the vacuum, the central locking system yet. That didn't come out until later. So Mercedes solved that problem. They included a locking gas cap that actually works with the ignition key. And so when I found that out yesterday, of course, you know, I opened up the gas tank, and then of course the bad gas odor just came out and just, you know, pretty much put me to the floor. So I wasn't aware of that. So, you know, Mercedes, they like to lock their gas doors, and on the later models, that's part of the central locking system. But, folks, there you have it. you know, my 1972 Mercedes 350 SL. Is it a gray market car? Is it an AMG? Is it a first introduction of AMG? Is it, you know, is it a rare one because it has manual crank windows? This is back before I really started getting involved and really enjoying the Mercedes automobile, and listen to that door shut, just like a Mercedes is supposed to. But I don't know. This is where I need my viewers to help me out. So put some comments down there. Tell me what you think. Please help me understand this car. And is it worth, it's not obviously show quality, is it worth bringing this to at least a show quality or somewhat quality? It's going to have a complete repaint in order to get there. You know, tell me your thoughts. This would be something that, you know, could I turn it into my wife's toy car? That's what I was thinking, since this is you know, this is kind of the era of cars that she likes as well. Appreciate you watching. Share this with your friends. Please comment down below. I really need some help in understanding this, the body line, because I know on other cars that I've seen from this era it doesn't exist. So if this is truly an AMG, which it doesn't have the engine performance pieces of it, you know, did it exist back then? Thanks for watching. Have a great day.